Today, we rank Five Nights at Freddy's characters based purely on science. I have created a tier list ranking system based on scientific reactions such as the amygdala response time, anxiety buildup, uncanniness, and novelty. If I feel in danger, I will rank higher. If the jump scare is unpredictable or unique in a certain way, I'm going to rank it higher. If you disagree with my ranking, stick around and comment below your true opinions, and I might adjust my ranking system for next time. Last but not least, for funsies, I recorded myself trying to predict which jump scare I will rank the highest. Let's begin. Okay, the first one I'm going to try and predict is Bonnie. Well, Bonnie's kind of a classic animatronic, and to be honest, I do have some bias towards Bonnie because he was my favourite when I was younger, but I'm still going to be super objective. He's just a classic. He's the one you always see on the thumbnails, but because I've seen him so many times, be it that it's the first game and he's kind of the most that pops up, I'll probably rank him lower on Fight or Flight. Okay, so he's already here. I'm turning it up just for the maximum effect. Okay. Oh my, okay, that actually did get me. What the heck? I'm gonna review the footage again. Okay, so I think that Bonnie jump scared because he was on the camera, and so as soon as you let go of the camera, he jump scares you. I assume that's the mechanic. So if we go through frame by frame and look at the actual mechanic. Look, I've never gone through frame by frame before. You can't even see his eyeball here. It's actually really interesting. How creepy that is. I've actually never gone through it frame by frame. Okay, yeah, this would be terrifying in real life. This here, and then he suddenly turns and he's looking straight at you. That's terrifying. Okay, so here's my chart. Fight or Flight, out of 5, I wasn't too jumped, but I also was surprised about how much I jumped. So I'm gonna put a 3. For anxiety, what scared me was the fact that the lights went out and that feeling of just loss of control. I think that really helps the anxiety. So I'm going to put that as a 3 as well. Uncanniness. When we went through frame by frame, to be honest, he looked pretty uncanny, but I feel like he'll look more uncanny than Freddy but less than Chica, so I'm going to put it at a 3 again. So he's getting a lot of 3s. Novelty, I'm sorry, I'm putting it at a 1. There was nothing unique there. He just screamed at you and that was it. He just showed up at the door, and then once you put your camera down, you were jump scared, and that's classic but also overdone, at least for now. So I'm going to put the overall score at a 2. Chica. To be honest, I've never really thought about Chica all that well, but her eyes are really creepy. Like the eye sockets are just crazy. I imagine she's going to rank high on uncanniness, but I don't think that she's gonna make me jump. Oh, so she's there. Okay, hi Chica, that is disgusting. I'm sorry. Oh no. Yeah. Now that we've discovered that the animatronics jump you when you put the camera down, I kind of already knew that was going to happen. And I knew I wasn't going to jump at Chica anyway. So the lights being out contributed to the anxiety build-up. And let's take a look frame by frame at what she looks like. Okay, that is... yeah, that's worse than Bonnie, for sure. Just the way her head's tilted so unnaturally. Really gets me. She only oscillates like that much, but compared to Bonnie where he was kind of throwing his head around a lot, but just the eyes. Bonnie's eyes aren't scary, but this whole situation right here is horrible, and I would not wish this on my worst enemy. If we go to the rankings, I'm going to put Chica Fight or Flight, at 1. Anxiety, the volume was higher. It lasted longer than the Bonnie one, so I'm gonna put it at, I'd say a 3 again. I wasn't too anxious. Uncanniness, yeah, that's where she really shines. I'm honestly gonna put a 5 for that one. And novelty, again, it wasn't that different, but the fact that she comes less than Bonnie and she comes on the right side, and also the fact that she appears in the window looking like that compared to Bonnie. Bonnie's kind of just like, hey, what's up, kind of leaning against the door, but Chica just like, I have seen my burger, I'm going to eat it now, you know? So I'm gonna put her at a 3. You know what, no, I'm gonna put her at a 4 just because of that frame in the window. It really carries the ranking. I'm going to put Chica at a 4. Oh gosh, and now it's time for Foxy. Why am I nervous? I should not be nervous for Foxy. Foxy, that guy, whoo. If you didn't like Foxy the most, you were not cool. From what I remember, his jump scare was just like,
hey guys, you having a party in here?
I think his star quality will be the anticipation of his arrival. Oh my god, you heard him coming too. Okay, so he's back there. Okay, sure. He's gone, and he's coming! Oh my gosh. So you already know what's happening. And the bang, bang, bang. That is not nice. And if we look at this here, I'm not just going to rank what happened in this video, I'm going to rank the way that he plays the long game. The way he is here, and the way it looks when the curtain is just open and he's not there, right here. It looks so disturbing because it feels like you're open, you're vulnerable, you've not got anything to protect you. And it's like, where has he gone? And when you look at the camera, when you're playing it, you get so frightened because he's running at your door full speed and you don't know what to do if you're playing for the first time. And you're just hoping that you just close the door on time. And that's a big factor in anxiety build-up. Just the sound design alone makes this a novel jump scare. Let's take a look at frame by frame his arrival. You see him walking in here, that's funny. I've never seen him like that. So, okay, just by his uncanniness, how huge his jaw is mortifying. It's terrifying. And the fact that he's so messed up, not like the other ones, and one eye, sharper teeth than the others, his hook, he kind of stands there menacingly. Foxy is a bit of an outlier. Fight or flight, yeah, it's perfect to be honest, 5, because I'll tell you why. The fact that he's running at you and instantly your adrenaline kicks in, you have to either fight, close the door, flight, kind of just stand there, or freeze, you know. So fight or flight response, perfect, because with the others you just stand there and get jump scared and that's it. But with Foxy you actually have a period of time where you have a chance to save yourself, and that's more scary than just being jump scared. Anxiety, definitely a 5. I seem like I'm biasing Foxy here. I swear I'm not. Uncanniness. Not as freaky as Chica. I mean, I know his sharper teeth, bigger jaw. Yeah, that's freaky. But it's not uncanny. Foxy is so far out of the realm of possibility to exist that I'm just not scared by his design. So I'm sorry, I'm going to put it at a 1. And novelty. To be fair, he's really good at being novel. He's running, he's kind of just like that. He differs greatly with the others. So I'm gonna put novelty. Since I put Chica's novelty at a 4, I'd have to put Foxy's novelty at a 5. So, to be honest, I'm going to put him at a 5. I don't even remember Golden Freddy. I barely watched a video about Golden Freddy, to be honest. So I have actually no idea what to expect. And maybe that'll factor in how much I get jump scared. We'll see. Foxy's gonna get me before Golden Freddy does. What was that? Oh, it's nothing. Oh, Foxy's here. Oh my... Oh my gosh, that is horrid. Wait, so that was what it's like. Okay, good to know. There's so many factors I need to consider here. First of all, you see the picture. You see the poster on the wall, which already sparks your anxiety. Nothing happens until you flick down the camera and you're seeing just horrible images of all of the animatronics, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Yes. Just Bonnie and Freddy, it seems. And then, as soon as you try to open your camera, maybe again. I should talk about the elephant in the room, Golden Freddy. He's just sat there. For one, he's huge. Compared to me, I'm probably sat down. And he is towering, basically my level. Just how big his face is alone is just terrifying. The others have bright white eyes and he just has black eyes with a tiny bit of highlight. It really stares into your soul when you look at it. And then the pièce de résistance. The horrible noise. This unfathomable, inorganic, metallic scream. He even stutters in his own scream. And the black eyes and the oversaturated, over-contrast. Just thing. That is a big contender to beat Foxy. I jumped more than Chica because of the flashing more than the actual jump scare. It didn't make me feel like I needed to do anything as such. So I'm going to put the fight or flight at a 2. Anxiety, yes. My anxiety was definitely a lot more because it felt like there was many parts to the greater scheme of the jump scare. Uncanniness, yes, he's so uncanny. He's almost human-sized, but he's also dead, it seems. But clearly he's alive because he's communicating to you. Yeah, very, very creepy. I'm gonna put that at a 4 as well. Novelty. It's about as novel as you can really get for that game. So scientifically, me personally, I would have put it at a 3, just because it's not unpredictable, it's just that. But in terms of the scientific approach, it really deserves a 5 because it's so rare to even happen in the first place. So I'm going to put it at middle ground at 4 again. So his overall score, I believe, is a 4. Last but certainly not the least, it's Freddy, the one I am most scared to do. Let's do this, shall we? I'm not nervous. Freddy, oh gosh. I think Freddy's going to scare me the most. I'm just gonna put it out there. I have memories as a kid just waiting in horror, trying to count down exactly when Freddy's going to jump at you through the dark. Like he has like a long game. He appears in the doorway, flashing lights, the music, haunting music, and then you're just thrown into silence and darkness. And isn't it randomized when he like jump scares you? I can't wait. Pray for me. Let's do this! Freddy. The lights are out. Okay, there we go. I was like, what's happening before? Guys, I cannot do this. Oh god. Oh my god. Let's take a look. Hi, Freddy. Hi. He said, hey, what's up? My fight or flight is killer. Brilliant job at utilizing the dark silence and my total loss of control. For anxiety, during that total loss of control, I felt terribly scared. Uncanniness, to be honest, he's the only one who looks the closest to its original animal. So I'm gonna give you a 1, Freddy. For uncanniness. Novelty. Is he as novel as Golden Freddy, sitting there in front of you with lights flashing in your eyes of things that you have no idea what they are? No. Is he as novel as just being jump scared by, say, Chica or Bonnie? No, he's in the middle, so I'm going to go with a 3. Which leaves Freddy, I believe, to be a 4. Freddy is at a 4. Bonnie is at a 2. Chica at a 4. Foxy, surprisingly, at a 5. And Golden Freddy at a 4. So now we must arrange them on the board. We're just doing the first 5 today. Let's go with Bonnie. Should we go for B for Bonnie? We can always change them around the more animatronics we put on here. But for now, Bonnie is at a B. Chica, I think I'll put right beside him, just because. Maybe actually in front of him a little bit because of the uncanniness. Foxy, I'll put as an A just because he won today, so nobody can go above Foxy. And Freddy, just because it's a classic and the anxiety is probably the most out of any animatronic there is. I'll put him at an A as well. Oh yes, and Golden Freddy, I'm gonna put... I was going to put him behind Freddy, but based on the rankings, I'm going to go with right here. I'm sorry, Bonnie. See, I told you I was going to be impartial. Bonnie is my favourite, and yet he is the least scary, probably because he's my favourite. But yeah. So we have Foxy in the lead. That is surprising. I had my own opinions, but science spoke the hard truth. And that meant Foxy was scientifically the most scary during Five Nights at Freddy's 1. But we'll see how long he gets to keep first place, because Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is just around the corner, and I'm going to be really scared by those because I don't remember any of them. And I'm reacting like this just by watching a video of them. Can you believe if I actually played the game? Are you kidding me? Five Nights at Freddy's 2 awaits. So you better get your spreadsheet and subscribe for the next one. Goodbye.